Hello friends, Jerry Rosa here in the Rosa String Works workshop. Got a temporary video for you. I've got an item for sale and I felt like this would be the best way to get it out to everybody that might be interested. I mentioned in an earlier video that I'm going to get out of the recording business. That doesn't mean I won't record at all. I just mean I'm not going to do it for profit, if you will. I'm just going to do it for myself and close friends and things like that you know, pop up here and there. But I'm not going to be taking any more jobs from customers. So because of that, I've got two CD and DVD duplicator towers, and I'm going to sell one of them because I just won't be needing it. And here's what it looks like. This is a Pro Duplicator. www.produplicator.com is where you could get more information about it. It's a 10-slot duplicator. Now the way I have always used it, I've never used it any other way. I've always used it by putting the master in up here and then making 9 copies. I would say I've probably made in the very low thousands in terms of copies with this machine. You know, maybe 1,500 copies, if that. And that's pretty low usage. The machine is probably close to 10 years old. I'm just telling you like it is. I don't really know how old it is. I just don't remember. But it works perfectly. I've never had a single problem with it. When you power it on, it comes up and it'll come to the point where it says copy. You'll put your master CD up here and then you'll put your 9 copies in here and it will make 9 copies, and it does it pretty quickly on CDs. Now I've only used this machine for CDs. It will do DVDs also, but I've never used this particular machine for DVDs. I did test it just before I started this video and it did make a copy of the DVD. I will be honest with you, it took it quite a while, but it was a pretty packed DVD also. It was a very full DVD. So it did make a copy of it, and as far as I can tell, it works fine. Here's what it looks like in the front. There's no scratches to speak of on this. Well, there's a few very light scratches on the top, but the sides, there's no, you know. And then here's the back. It is powered up right now, running. It has a port right here where you can plug it in USB to your computer, I suppose. Now, I believe there's a hard drive in this, although I'm not 100% sure of that. I believe you can put the master copy on this machine and then make 10 copies by putting it on the hard drive. If that's not the way it works, then I think you have to do it with your PC and make the 10 copies. Anyway, you can make 10 copies with it. I just never have used it that way. I've always just put the master here and made 9 copies. And it works really well. I've had no problems with it at all. It's been 100% perfect, so I stand behind it. So what I'm going to do then is put it on my auction site, on my website, and so you can go to my website, www.rosastringworks.com. There will be an auctions tab, and then you can keep track of where the auction is. You will also have to register before you can bid. So if you register on the site, then you will be getting an email to confirm your registration, and once you get that, then you should be able to go in and bid. I've already checked what the shipping cost is going to be, and it's considerable because the thing is fairly heavy and bulky. It's going to cost me roughly $51 or $2 to ship it, as based on what I looked it up. And I'm only going to ship it to the lower United States. I'm not shipping it to Alaska, I'm not shipping it to Hawaii, and I'm not shipping it, you know, across the borders anywhere. So it's only going to be a sale for the US here. It will cost me roughly $50 to ship it, so I'm going to put a minimum price on it of $75, and wherever it goes from there, that's what we'll sell it for. Roughly, they're selling brand new like this one for around 400 bucks on eBay. So, you know, even if you paid 300 for it, it's really a good machine. I've never had any problems with it. If you need to duplicate CDs or DVDs for a church or something like that, it should work just fine. I would also suggest, if you get it, I would suggest trying to get the firmware updated, and I think you can go online and do that. I haven't tried, but I believe you can go online and update the firmware to it, and that would probably be a wise thing to do. But I haven't had any issues, so I've never done that. Just telling it like it is. If you have any other questions, you can email me at rosastringworks@gmail.com. Thank you for taking a look.